We have this AVB Viper case here, and it looks really nice. And this is where we're going to build the computer in. This case cost a whopping $12.99, and it will make a beautiful case for this build. We are between two options for this budget build. We have this motherboard here, which is a motherboard that cost $5. It has an Intel Core i3 4th generation inside, and it has 2 PCI Express slots. For the next motherboard, we have this ASRock motherboard, which cost a whopping $20. Inside of it is a Intel Core i5 4th generation. It has 4-pin power for the CPU, 2 RAM slots for DDR3 RAM, 1 PCI Express slot, and 1 GPU slot. For our RAM, we have the choice between 2 kits. One kit of DDR3 2GB of RAM. The other, 8GB of DDR3 RAM. I'm gonna pick 8GB. 8GB of DDR3 RAM cost me $5. Our graphics card, we're gonna be going for this NVIDIA GeForce 9500 GT with 1GB of GDDR5 VRAM. It has a DVI, VGA, and HDMI output, and a massive heatsink. For hard drives, we're going to be using this 80GB Maxtor hard drive for our Windows installation, which cost a whopping $2. At the bottom is 250GB hard drive, which cost $2.50. On the side of the computer, I'm going to be using this AliExpress RGB fan, which cost me 80 cents. In front of this computer, I'm going to be using another AliExpress RGB fan, which cost me $1.50. Starting the build off, we're going to insert ourselves the I/O shield from the motherboard. As you can see, the I/O shield is now in, so we can finally insert our motherboard. Screwing in the motherboard now. I had to take the front panel off the computer as I've decided to install a DVD drive for ripping DVDs. Just like that, the DVD drive is inside the computer and it's looking nice. We just gotta screw it in now. Next, we'll install the RAM, going from the closest to the CPU to the furthest. Like so. Making sure it gets in the grooves, and making sure it snaps. Now that I have all the front wire connectors coupled up, we should continue by connecting the front pan. Now, the fun fact about fans is 4-pin connectors can handle 3-pin connectors. Now watch this. 3-pin connector right here. Boom. Fits right onto a 4-pin. See that? Extra pin open. The 4th SATA connector would be for the bottom hard drive. Just like such, it's plugged in. Continue by slotting in both your hard drives. Mounted. And for the second one, straight in. And all we gotta do now is screw them in. Now all we gotta do is we just gotta push it down firmly, just like such, and insert a screw in the PCIe slot. It's time to insert our power supply. And just like that, with the 24-pin connected, 4-pin connected, our drives connected, disk drive connected, everything connected, we can finally put on the side panel, connect the Molex cable to the side fan, and turn it on. So what we do is we take this, grab this cable here, and plug them in together like so. Boom. We can now put the cable on its side, push the front panel up, mount it like so, push it in, and slide to the right. All we gotta do is finish screwing these in. Because this motherboard does not have Wi-Fi, we're going to be using this $1 AliExpress Snowdriver Wi-Fi USB dongle. Plug it in the front. Now the moment of truth is, can it turn on? And it's not turning on for some reason. It appears I forgot to turn on the power supply, so let's turn it on. And wow, look at that thing come to life. Boom, there's our specs, not that bad, pretty good. And I think this computer would be perfect for browsing the internet or playing some lightweight games. Pretty nice.